It was a bright morning in a small village when two angry men stood before the great chief. "Great chief," the older man said, "this man stole one of my sheep." The chief looked at the younger man. "What do you say?" The young man laughed. "Why would I steal one sheep? I already have many. If I need another, I can buy one." The chief studied both men carefully. "This isn't an easy case," he said. "So I will ask you both one question. Whoever gives the better answer will keep the sheep." The chief smiled. "What is the fastest thing in the world? Go home, think carefully, return only when you know the answer." The old man returned home feeling defeated. "I may lose both my sheep and the case," he sighed. His daughter, Zianna, noticed his worried face. "What happened, father?" After hearing everything, she smiled. "The answer is simple." "It is?" "Yes." Less than an hour later, the old man returned to the chief. "So soon?" the chief asked. "The fastest thing in the world is time," the old man replied. "And why?" "Because no matter how hard we try, there's never enough of it. Happy moments disappear quickly, and yesterday never returns." Excellent answer. Then he asked, "Tell me honestly, who gave you those words?" The old man hesitated. "If you lie," the chief warned, "your punishment will be much greater than losing one sheep." Finally, the old man admitted, "My daughter, Zianna." The chief smiled. "I thought so. Such wisdom doesn't appear by accident. The sheep belongs to you." The next day, the chief invited Zianna to his home. As they talked, he was amazed by her kindness, intelligence, and calm nature. After spending time together, the chief said, "You're a wise and beautiful woman. I'd really like to marry you," he finally asked. "Zianna, will you marry me?" She laughed. "I was wondering when you would ask." Soon they were married. After the wedding, the chief told her, "Everything I own belongs to you. But I ask one thing." Zianna listened quietly. "Never help me solve the people's problems. If they think you're wiser than I am, they'll stop respecting me." She nodded. "I promise." For many months, she kept her word. One day, two boys came and argued over a cow. "It's mine." "No, it's mine." The chief asked them, "Answer one question. What is the biggest thing in the world?" The boys left without an answer. On the way home, one of them was crying. Zianna stopped him. "Why are you crying? I know the cow is mine, but I'll never answer the chief's question." She remembered her promise. But she couldn't ignore an innocent child. "The answer is air," she whispered. "It surrounds everything. No one has ever reached its end." The boy thanked her and ran back. The next morning, he answered confidently, "The biggest thing in the world is air." The chief immediately became suspicious. "Who taught you that?" "No one." "If you lie," the chief said firmly, "you'll be punished." The frightened boy lowered his head. "It was your wife." That evening, the chief returned home. "I asked only one thing from you," he said sadly. "You broke your promise. Take what belongs to you and go back to your father's home before I go. You must leave tomorrow." She remained calm. "Before I go, may I cook one last dinner for you?" Zianna prepared his favorite meal, and kept filling his cup with sweet palm juice. Before long, the chief fell into a deep sleep. With the help of her family, she carried him to her father's house. The next morning, the chief woke in confusion. "Where am I?" Zianna smiled. "You told me I could take anything that belonged to me before leaving. So I took the one thing I loved most, you." For a moment, the chief stared at her. Then he laughed. "You've defeated me without a single argument. Only a stupid man would send away so wise a woman and you." Together, they returned home, happier than ever.